Hey guys, and welcome to a little challenge run I'm wanting to do with probably some of the older gen Pokemon games and maybe play through some of the other games in the process. But I've always played Pokemon Blue, Red, and you know, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of easy. So what I'm going to try to do, it's probably been done before, but I'm going to use one type of Pokemon. I'm going to set it up to try to have a full team, and I'll go over some other rules I'm going to set for myself at points. But first off, before we start, let's see what type of Pokemon we're going to be using through this playthrough. Psychic. Okay. That's going to be interesting. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it up to all the psychic type Pokemon in Pokemon Blue, and we're going to try to have a team of them, and we're going to see how this goes. Okay, so I've got, I think, all of the psychic Pokemon for Red and Blue. So we're gonna try to have 6 Pokemon. Let me get a notepad pulled up real quick. Okay, so let's see what 6 Pokemon we're gonna have for this playthrough. So first up, we're gonna have, looks like Kadabra. Okay. Alright, let's remove Kadabra from the wheel here. Alright, Pokemon number 2. Who we getting? Is it gonna be Mew? Okay. I should have taken maybe legendary Pokemon off of this, but we're gonna go with it. We're just gonna see what happens. Alright, number 3. You're gonna get anybody else fairly good? Close to Mewtwo, one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, my favorite Pokemon. Jinx. Alright, number 4. See who we got. Who we got. And Hypno? Yes, Hypno. This might not be too bad of a challenge, maybe. We're going to see. Alright, 2 more Pokemon. Let's see who we got for number 5. Number 5 is going to be Slowpoke. Ooh, a stage 1 evolution Pokemon. We're going to see how this is going to go. And number 6. Final Pokemon for the run is gonna be Execute. Execute, okay. Alright, we got our 6. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. Alright, here we are in Blue version. Let's start. Alright, so let's do new game. Let's see how this is gonna go. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor, whatever. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? I don't know if I could actually use the... Oh, I might actually be able to. We're going to stick with our YouTube name. I think it'll fit. Yeah. Barely going to fit, but it's going to fit. Alright. Yes, it is. Excuse me. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? And I think we're just going to stick with the traditional Red. That's right, I remember now. His name is Red. Reaper, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon. Oh wait, let's go. So I'm going to end up picking one of the 3 starters, but we're not going to use them. And I'm going to end up probably catching Pokemon, and it's just going to be mainly to fill out the species and Pokedex, because I know you have to catch so many species to get certain items, I believe, if I remember correctly. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said on TV. It said so on TV. Prof Oak next door is looking for you. Okay. Well, we know the professor's looking for me, but we're just gonna walk into the grass first off. Hey, wait! Don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Oh, I don't have to walk. He's walking on his own. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Red, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Reaper. It's like he forgot. It's like, what are you here for? There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left. But you can have 1. Choose. Hey, Gramps. What about me? Be patient, Red. You can have 1 too. So, we're gonna just pick the first one here. I always like Charmander. Charmander's always the one I would normally pick anyway. Yes, I want the fire Pokemon Charmander. His Pokemon is really energetic. We're not going to give nicknames to anything. Just gonna keep them as their normal names. And he's going to take Squirtle. Alright. Yeah, I know you received Squirtle. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, and then he wants to battle. Which I'm going to lose this battle. Reaper, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Yeah, you can. You're going to win because I don't have my group yet. So we're just going to... let's see. Actually, I better not growl at him too much or he's going to not have any attack. Can we run? No running from trainer battle. Oh, it ain't gonna let me. If I growl too much, he's gonna end up doing only the 1 attack. Or doing like 1 damage to me. He might not, he might still do 2. Alright, we just gotta get through this fight. There we go. Jesus. Took forever, he kept using Tail Whip and failing. Yeah, am I great or what? Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen them up. Toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. Alright, so I need to get to the first town. Because I gotta get this set up for the challenge. Alright, I think... Is he still... No, he's back up to full health, but... Alright, let me get up to the town, get everything set up so I can actually have all the Pokemon. Okay, first off, we gotta come here to the mart. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? Yes, I did. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? Yeah, we gotta take his parcel to him so we can get our Pokedex before we can actually start. Yeah, okay, say hi to Professor Oak for me. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Oak, I got your package. Oh, Reaper. How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? Yes, I do. Here's your parcel. Ah, this is a custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. Gramps. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request of you, too. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Reaper and Red, take these with you. Yay, we got to the Pokedex. To make a complete guide on all Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't do it. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Reaper, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Like she's gonna listen to you. I'm trying to remember which house is even Red's. I think it is the one up here. Such a small town anyway. Hey, give me a map. Granddad asked you to run an errand? Here, take this. Here, this will help you. Here, take this will help you. No, here, this will help you. Thank you. He's about to find out where you are. Alright, so we got the map. Sweet. That'll be very helpful. Okay, now, since we've done kind of all the running around dumb work here, we can go get our Pokeballs. Alright, it took a minute, but I got everybody on the team. I went ahead, I used some rare candies to get them up to all level 5, which is the starting Pokemon level. If I need to level them up anymore without having to grind, I'll use some more candies. But let's look at what everybody kind of has at the moment. So we've got Mew, I think is going to be our big... So he's got Pound. You got Teleport. Is that all you have right now? No, you've got Confusion and Disable and Teleport. Jinx has... Pound and Lovely Kiss. Hypno, what do you got going on, my dude? Anything? Pound, Hypnosis, Disable, Confusion starting out. Now, Slowpoke, I am not going to let him evolve. We're going to keep him. He's only got Confusion. And Execute, we're not going to evolve. I'm going to keep them as their base types, like their first evolutions. Because I feel like if that would not be in the nature of the challenge, in my opinion, just to let them evolve. He's got Hypnosis and Barrage. Okay. So, we're going to see how this is going to go, because I don't know if Mew's actually going to learn any damn thing else or not. But, first thing we're going to do is, there is a Rattata and a Pidgey out here that we're going to go ahead and catch and add to the Pokedex. Because I feel like if we don't add them, then, like I say, we could lose out on some potential. I went ahead and bought a bunch of Pokeballs too, just because I know we're probably going to run out. I'm not going to heal Pokemon in battle. I'm going to mainly heal them at the Pokemon Center. So if they end up getting hurt in battle, that's different, you know. We won't be able to heal them up. Alright, so, and when I do gym battles, I'm going to look to see what the highest level of the gym leader's Pokemon is, and we're going to do our best to not go above that level. Like, I might try to be around the level, but we don't want to go past the level, because I feel like that we don't want to be regular trainers if we're a little overpowered, meh, you know, but the gym battles I'm going to try to keep as a fair, same level type of thing. Alright, let's see if we can catch this Rattata. Alright, that's the only two as far as I know on this first area, this first route. Like, we'll catch what we can. If we can't catch something, then... Alright. I am going to try to keep kind of everybody maybe around the same level. I still may use candies just to keep them at the same level. Make it a little easy on myself. Again, keep the grinding to really no grinding at all. So we'll have to see from there. Alright. Okay, let's save it and let's go at least through maybe some of Viridian Forest. It's taken me a minute to get all this stuff set up to go, so... Alright. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put this back in full screen. There we go. go ahead and save it. I was sitting there noticing, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I didn't even put it back in full screen. No wonder. Alright, so old man there was laying there being a butthole. Alright, Viridian Forest. Oh, there is something probably... I don't know if there's anything else here. I'm not going to hunt Pokemon. I'm just going to, as we'll maybe wander through tall grass and see what we find. And we'll just go from there. Yeah. I should have probably fought the thing, but... I don't know if you guys actually give me anything or not. I'll always be small, but its bite is wicked. Did you get one? Yes, I did get one, but I'm not going to ever use it. Are you going to Viridian Forest? Be careful. It's a natural maze. I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. Let's see what we run into in Viridian Forest as far as Pokemon go. I mean, of course, Caterpie is going to be kind of the go-to for it. Let's say you're about my level, so... Of course you crit it and kill it. Good job, Mew. I didn't want you to crit the thing. I wanted you to at least get it down low enough to be able to take it out, or I could catch it. Mew just wants to be difficult. Oh, you don't want to fight. I ran out of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extras. I've got extras. I'm good. Alright. First actual trainer battle. Hey! You have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle them. I'm wanting to get Mew leveled up to see if he learns anything. I'm hoping he just doesn't have Pound the whole time. Because if he does, we're going to be screwed. Still was hoping for Mewtwo, but it didn't quite happen. Oh crap, we're going to get poisoned. I just thought of that. So we're going to be going back and forth constantly. Yeah. Alright, now that's the time I want you to get a critical hit, is up against that. About to use a Caterpie. You know what? Let's switch out. Let's let Kadabra go in there and do some damage here. Now, as far as everything, Kadabra can't evolve anyway, but Confusion's gonna be... and it crit. Oh, you're gonna slow me down. That's fine. And you tried to do it again, but it didn't quite work. Kadabra's probably gonna be... I have a feeling he might be the MVP of this whole thing. I just have that feeling he's going to be the MVP. No, Caterpie can't cut it. Alright. So, might be heading back just to... What does teleport actually do? Can't use teleport now. Alright, well, fuck. Let's switch Jinx into there. I know we've got some double poke, like a double, I said double Pokemon, but actual Pokemon that have two different types. But I just picked anything that had, even if it was a double type, if it had Psychic in it, I'd pick to put on that wheel. So that's why I said I figured. I was like, I could pick who we take, but I feel like a random pick of Pokemon would be more fun than anything. So if we do this with other generations, like the ones at least on Game Boy and stuff, like I may not be able to do this with the newer generations if I play them, but older gens, when there start being more and more Pokemon, I feel like it could be an interesting thing because there'll be so much for it to choose from, you know. And then, like I say, we're gonna keep them from evolving and just having like some of them may be like a baby base Pokemon that who knows what's gonna happen with. Now I know Mew is gonna be maybe kind of powerful. We're gonna see anyway. Like I just have that feeling. I don't think there's any new Pokemon on that in that area. It's mainly here in the forest that we're worrying about. I just had to heal frickin' Mew's poison because I was not gonna let him be poisoned the whole time while we're running through this forest. Okay, so let's see. Can Jynx actually... I don't know what Lovely Kiss does, but you also have Pound, so... And you got a critical hit, too. I can get you... There we go. A critical hit again. Does Pound always... Well, I mean, it didn't always crit, because it didn't crit when Mew used it a couple times. So, I don't know what's going on there. Now, let's catch us a Caterpie. Yeah. That way we can have some... Like I say, we need... multiple types of Pokemon in the Pokedex, so I don't see a point in not catching some as we go through. Alright, we transfer to the PC. Is there anything over here? The only other... There's a Metapod and a Venonat, I think. Yo, you can't jam if you're a Pokemon trainer. Jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What? No clue what this dude is even talking about. Of course you have a Weedle too. Ooh, it's a high level Weedle too. Level 7. Ooh, Shrink Shot is going to make me slow. Jynx might not survive this. And of course, you got poison, so why wouldn't you do it? Hey, a crit. Doing some damage, that is. Oh my god. Come on. This sucks. This sucks. The Pound is just not doing it. Jynx is going to be going down, maybe, because with its string shotting me, it's getting the first attack. Okay, good. You didn't actually level up. Yeah, we're going to switch out because... Okay, we haven't used Hypno yet. Let's bring Hypno in. You can only... Jynx is gonna die, I feel like, because Pound is just gonna be not doing enough damage. Jynx's physical attack isn't very good, and that was super effective. And Hypno grew to level 6. Another Weedle, huh? Alright, let's see what Execute can do. Probably gonna get poisoned, that's what he's gonna do. Because that's just... Barrage and Hypnosis. Is it gonna just put him to sleep? I don't think Hypnosis does damage. Barrage. What? Oh, of course you woke up. This is going to be an interesting ability. There's going to be some abilities I've never really used in these games. Oh, God. This is one of those that only hits so often. Isn't it? It's like a coin flip, and it's... Execute's gonna die. Execute's going to die. God. Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him. Fucking shit. Yeah. Execute's down. And it was a critical hit. That's even worse. Alright. Slowpoke. Finish off. There we go. Alright. We're going to be going back a few times to the damn Pokemon Center at this point because... Huh? I ran out of Pokemon. Oh, Lord. We're going to be... Like I said, we got a poisoned one, too. Them having Weedles with poison stings sucks. But I'm trying to stick with not using items outside of battle and in battle. So... Alright, yeah. I'm going to say Jinx is going to faint because there was just nothing we could do there. Either way. When we get to the gym, I'm going to level everybody up enough to, like I say, to the level of Brock's highest level Pokemon. Again, just to keep from having to grind. So, that's the only reason, is just to keep the grinding down to bare minimum for the I mean, I shouldn't even have to grind. But I'm going to still try to keep using everybody and keep everybody on the same level, the same page. So, we'll go from there. Alright, who, let's save it real quick. But who is... Alright, who is not... Okay, Jinx is still level 5, so we'll keep Jinx in the front. Jinx doesn't really have any abilities yet, so... Oh, and another thing I just thought about. If I get Surf or one of the abilities like Flash, Dig, anything, or even one of the abilities I have to use to progress, if one of the current Pokemon I have in my party can't use that ability, then I will use one that can, just to progress through the game. That's all I'm gonna do, is just so they can, or just so we can progress through the game. That's it. That'll be the only thing. I mean, we could try to catch this Metapod here. Like I'll say, he's going to use Harden so much. He's going to be... We're going to go through so much of this frickin' pound. It's going to be ridiculous. Got a critical hit. Alright. I might be able to catch it now. So let's give it a shot. Something new, something we haven't run into. Like I said, the only other one I think in blue is maybe Venonat, but I think it's a really rare. Maybe even a Butterfree. Whoa, that critical hit almost finished it off. But now you shouldn't break out. Yeah, I think we might even be able to run into a Butterfree here. So. Yay, Metapod was caught. Alright. No, we're not going to give you a nickname, because I don't give a shit. Just catching you to fill out the Pokedex if we need it. Trying to remember where we even need to go in this place. I know we got like at least a couple more battles from trainers in here, which is going to kind of suck, but we get close to the end. Oh, there is a Weedle in here. I didn't think Weedle was in this area. Or like in blue. I thought it was just in red. I mean, I'll take it. You know, it's going to get caught. But I could have sworn, but... Let's see, you're going to poison Stingray. Of course you poisoned her again. Our coin flip is not being very good. Hey. Alright. We caught the Weedle. Jinx is probably gonna faint again. Hairy Bug. Okay. No nickname to Weedle. You know what? I guess I should probably switch Jinx out for the moment. Let's put Slowpoke back in the front. We'll let Slowpoke do the thing. Execute's Barrage is gonna suck. Like, that ability is just not very good. So hopefully as he levels up, maybe he'll learn something else. Oh, maybe we just got one more battle. I thought there was two. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? I got a poison Pokemon that I need to take the Pokemon Center, but you want to fight? Like a little biatch. Level 9. I mean, at least we were using an ability that's super effective, so hit yourself! Hit yourself! Yes! Smack yourself, you fucker! Hell yeah, I'll take it. Level 6 Slowpoke. Alright, cool. I give, you're good at this. Alright. And like I said, Jinx is gonna faint. You guys got anything to say? Alright, I leveled them up to level 12, because I did remember there are some actual battles before Brock, so I'm again trying not to be super OP before we get to Brock. Still try to keep them about the same level. But let's see what we got here. Hello, my dude. Hiya, I could tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. Let me take you to the top. Sure. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the top of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of the Pokemon, matches could be made easier. Alright, well that's all you had to say. Pewter City Pokemon Gym Leader, Brock. Winning trainers, Red. So Red's already been here and beaten Brock. So let's... Again, I'm trying to see... Mew learned... Because I got everybody at least to put to 12. So Mew learned Transform. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. I think you're the only trainer, honestly. I will say, I know some of them are going to have more than one. I think you're the only one here. And you got a Diglett. A Diglett. Alright, we're not going to transform. I don't think that's the smartest decision. Ooh, got a critical hit on the scratch. Mew's going to be... I still feel like if Mew learns anything else... He's probably going to be the more powerful of the group. I just have that feeling. Alright. You got a Sandshrew. You know what? No, I'm not going to change out. You're probably going to be blinding me, though, which is going to suck. Because I think you have Sand Attack. You got some good defense. Jeez, we're not doing it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Alright, we're gonna get Mew out of there. Damn it. Okay, it failed. Good, good, good. There we go. And Mew leveled up. Alright. We'll go heal up everybody. And darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. Brock, let's do this. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine, then show me your best. Alright, Brock, let's do it. Why are you not wearing a shirt? Nobody wants to see that, my man. Wear a shirt. Okay, you... never mind. You're not going to do that much. Alright, we're going to bring in Kadabra. Let Confusion do the work here. I wanted to see how much damage Mew would actually do. Not a lot. Yeah, there we go. Damn, that does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. Alright, about to use Onyx. We're going to keep Kadabra in there. If Kadabra goes down, Kadabra goes down. But we're hope not. You've almost one-shot him, though. Yes, like I'll say, easy first gym battle. And Kadabra leveled up. Very nice. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. Yay! Alright, first gym badge. That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. It got some minis out of it. Wait, take this with you. We're going to see if anybody can learn some of these TMs too. TM contains the technique, I guess it gets Bide, isn't it? Going to pick the Pokemon carefully. Yeah, Bide. I don't know if I want to teach that to somebody. Absorbing all damage and then pay it back double. It could be handy, but I'm going to see if anybody... You know what? Let's first off, let's see if anybody can even learn it. Everybody can learn it. So, just because Mew, either Mew or Execute. Maybe Execute, because Mew at least has Pound. Execute's attack just kind of freaking sucks right now. So, we'll give it to Execute. Give him Bide. That gives him an extra move to use. It might just be better for him to do that anyway, and then just, you know, pay the damage back. So that might be what we do, because that Egg Barrage or Barrage attack just ain't cutting it right now. I'm hoping he'll learn something later on. If he doesn't, he's going to be a weak link in this team. Alright. So that is the first gym down. I know it's a little unorthodox on the way I'm going to be doing this, the challenge on things, but like I say, just trying to keep grinding down to a minimum, so I ain't got to do that. But I don't want to be too over-leveled for things and too, you know, under-leveled for things too. But we'll fight what we can. We'll fight trainers as we can. We'll catch Pokemon. I might not do a lot of the random Pokemon encounters, like fighting them. It'll be more just trying to catch anything, but just fighting all outright I'll probably not really worry about. But I'm going to end this first episode of this series here. If you enjoyed the series, let me know, because again, if it's something you want to see more of, I'm going to finish this one, but we'll then maybe look into doing some of the other generations as well, with having more and more Pokemon. But again, I'm going to end here. I do want to thank anyone who did come in, hang out, watch the video. Appreciate it as always. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, and I will see you guys all again next time. Later.